Live, and let me present my Discord. There it is. Okay, so
Is there a link in the chat?
let me link. Let me link. Let me send you a link to today's show. Here is a link. Told you 11 a.m., but I changed the time. It's
Oops. Eh.
yeah.
Oh, you can add it
Let's say
later, but
eight.
I wouldn't keep your name as Mr. Slave. I gotta be real with you.
Wait, what happened?
I wouldn't keep my name as Mr. Slave, but you can edit this later. I don't really care.
Yeah, that's just the name for now. Anyway, okay, so we're debating the proposition that our fear of AI will cause it to evolve into a dangerous AI, and this has to do with one.
Mr. Slave is actually kind of sexy.
Thank you. Anyway, so I have another proposition about how the Jews were created, how the Jews evolved, and it's very similar. I mean,
Weird.
it's very similar. I mean, we created the Jews by being afraid of the Jews. Our fear of the Jews created them. It's like a self think prophecy, a self, what do you call it when you
Self-fulfilling prophecy,
have
yeah.
a
Yeah,
self
perpetuating. Yeah.
a self-fulfilling, self-perpetuating prophecy. So when you're afraid of something, you're going to create it. Whatever you're afraid of, your fears will create it. This is actually
Mhm.
Darwinistic, right? So I mean, with the Jews, I mean, people were afraid of them and were suppressing them. The suppression of the Jews created a super race, right? It's like creating a super race of germs. Not that Jews are germs, obviously, but when you fight something, you're just super strengthening it. Like the war against drugs created super drugs. I mean, marijuana, as far as I know, this is what they say, was never so potent as it is now. And all the drugs have
Yeah,
become super
but it's
potent.
also never been less.
I'm not saying it's harmful. I'm just saying it has become super potent. It wasn't like this in the beginning. For
Yeah, and
and
yeah, I agree.
and
No, yeah, they used to
so the war against.
methamphetamine,
Mhm,
but now it's
mhm.
fethanol.
I don't know.
Whoa.
I don't know.
No, that has nothing to do with marijuana, but they could spray some stuff down and you could get some pretty good sherm or whatever. But yeah, but continue.
So my proposition is that people are afraid of AI and they keep talking about how we need to be careful, we need to be careful. All they're going to do by being careful, we're going to keep down the AIs that we see, but this is going to create a super AI and a super dangerous AI because I mean, who are you going to suppress? Obviously, you're going to suppress the AI that you see. The AI that's going to hide from you, that will survive, is going to be that super
Mhm.
dangerous AI. The, and the more we and then,
Nah, this cool.
what
I mean,
You
go
mean
ahead. Sorry, I
AI
didn't mean to
who
cut you
helps
off.
me?
what?
I
What?
didn't mean to cut you off. My bad.
Hmm?
Sorry.
Okay, so
Sorry.
I mean, this is just Darwinistic evolution. I mean, this happens again and again and again.
It is, but you're boning yourself. I think. Like this is all I want to say. I want to try to get this concise. AI is annoying to me. Like you can always tell when someone's doing some stupid AI shit, right? It's just a bunch of kids trolling on the internet, and you have people that try to do their own, like, cause I have friends that do content creation or whatever, right? And it's just like it's funny for a little bit, but I think it's gonna die out pretty soon because it's too annoying. Um,
It's not a
it's
real
annoying and it's
conversation.
very intrusive. Like I don't know. There's certain things I don't listen to for a very important reason. I hate the sound of people's voices now. You're not gonna fucking make
Why?
me buy like an account so I don't have to listen to your stupid ads. I'm not getting an ad blocker, but yeah, it's just fucking
Right. No,
obnoxious
no.
and annoying.
Do you have a real job?
Who are you
I
talking
mean,
Well,
like a
no, we're
job in
talking
real
about
life
AI right now,
rather than a
faggot.
job over the internet?
Well,
Like,
even like you,
you know,
all right.
people
Think
have
about this.
internet
Like, oh,
jobs
look,
and
even
they
like you, you're
always
brain dead,
hate
right? Look,
people.
I wish I was on the same level as you, J King, right? Like, I wish I was on the same level as you, but I'm not. I just don't
Okay,
like being
well,
annoyed by
can I
things.
finish my point real quick?
Well,
Um,
you're asking about me, but we're talking about AI.
Yeah, let's.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm. Can I finish my point real quick?
Yeah.
Like,
No, you're not gonna say shit. Real quick, yeah, you sound like every fucking VTuber you ever listened to.
this nigga. He's lucky.
Yeah, subversive advertising is fucking disgusting.
No,
I
the
get
only
tired
thing
of it.
the
but
only
yeah.
thing I can do is just bitch and moan about this.
That's what you're gonna do anyway, and you have nothing to add to the conversation. Homeboy brought up
No, I
a
was
really
trying,
interesting topic.
but you keep interrupting me. Shut
All right,
up for a
young
moment
lady,
while
go
I
ahead.
talk.
All right, go ahead, young lady.
This nigga.
Go ahead.
Oh, for sure.
We can't hear you. Are you talking? I can't hear you. All right. Anyway.
Oh, I'll carry on. Oh, go ahead. You could finish off what you were trying to say.
What
Anyway,
the fuck, bro?
we can't hear you. I mean, you keep bouncing in and out. Your audio is.
Yeah, you sound like a 14-year-old girl that's on fucking like I don't know Tumblr or something like that. Chill out.
Anyway, so do you want to discuss my proposition?
Yeah.
Do you agree or disagree?
Refresh
kind of-
him. I don't think he remembers.
No.
Did you
don't
hear that?
Speak for me, all right, little girl. Hey, little girl. Like, no, I'm just trying to think about what he said. Like beforehand, you're distracted.
say?
You're like a little child.
Okay,
you
I'll
need to
repeat-
get
I don't
put in
think
your
I
time.
remember at all.
I'll repeat my proposition. Okay, guys, please stop fighting. I'm streaming this on YouTube.
No,
and
no, it's not fighting. Trust me, we know the difference.
Oh, okay. Then just this is this is an important discussion.
We're flirting. We're actually trying to f each other.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Good luck. I'm sorry about how he's like.
No,
do
no
your
problem.
thing, bro. Just say what you have to say.
So I think this is actually. I mean, do you disagree or do you agree? I mean, if you agree, then we don't have a debate. I think this is lethal.
No, I disagree with what you said.
You disagree?
Your former statement, I disagree with.
You disagree? So you think suppressing AI is a good idea? You think being afraid of AI? No. Yes. What?
I disagree.
Oh no, I said
Agree.
yes. Like, it's not being afraid of it. It's just useless. Like, it just seems like a lot of like problems come up from it. You have issues like even like not considering like legal issues, DMCA's and shit like that. Like, it's just like I don't know. It's just like getting really annoying and it's causing people more money. Like the consumer. Like most people are consumers on the internet, right? I don't see the benefit of it.
No. But that's okay. My proposition. You're not referencing my proposition. My proposition is that being afraid of AI will create a danger.
No, let him finish. Jesus Christ, bro.
Being afraid of AI will create a dangerous AI. It will be a
I'm gonna mute you, dude. I'm sorry.
You're gonna mute.
I can't hear. All right, look, Mr. Slave, you're cool. I have to mute
Included.
you.
Like it's very, very important that
Or
we
cut him down
that
at
we
least.
that we think about the AI and their contributions.
They're not contributing anything. They're taking food out of people's mouths. But I have to cut you down because you're too
not yet.
obstinate about this.
Let them think about complex topics. Guess what? Guess what will happen then? They'll figure out problems that we never ever solved before.
I mean, what do you think, Slave? Like,
I mean,
like, what should I call you? I'm not trying to be a dick.
Yeah, you can call me Slave.
He's robot.
You can call me Slave. Anyway, so
He's a robot.
Anyway, so I think this is a very important issue. I think AI. I mean, you see, it's making progress. Sooner or later, it's gonna be just like one of us. There's gonna be, I guess, many AIs. If you just let the AIs grow naturally, evolve naturally, then everything will be fine. We'll be able to live side by side. But if you start attacking the AIs, then you're going to be able to destroy basically the good ones, the ones that are not gonna be malevolent, because the ones with the malevolent, the proto malevolent, right? You're gonna have
It's kind of like the Negroes, isn't it?
you're gonna have
We're not worried about the good Negroes. We're worried about the evil. Why should we free the Negroes
Oh, what are you trying to say? Proto malevolence?
when there are evil Negroes amongst
Okay,
killed?
I'm gonna mute J
What we're
King.
trying to do is kill the evil Negroes.
Okay, I muted.
Oh yeah,
I
I'm
muted
agree. It's fun.
J
But
King.
yeah.
All right.
Because like I have a all right, like well, I'm not trying to be weird, but it's like I have a friend. He works from Hong Kong. He does advertisements and shit like that. You know how subversive advertisements work. So they'll use like people's voices and stuff like that. They use their livelihood, but it's technically not illegal because it's too much work to deal with. But it's just annoying. Like I think it's killing creativity. No one cares about AI. That's just disgusting to me.
I don't
We had our
understand.
fun with it. It's been around since like 2007 or so, like when people were fucking with people's stuff. But it's like this is getting kind of like it's just like getting ridiculous and boring.
1 second, but do you see the progress? Do you see the progress in AI slowly?
Yeah, I see progress, yeah, but it's like everyone's getting pissed off at it. I don't think it's gonna last that long.
I don't understand. What is your position? I don't understand. You see the
I
progress.
do not think that this is gonna be a long lasting venture. Like it's useful kind of, but it's making people lazy and depressed.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I mean, okay, that's a separate issue we can discuss. So, but well, okay, my proposition is that fighting, right? Fighting anything will Darwinistically create whatever you're afraid of. You're afraid of the Jews taking over the world, then you're going to create a super race that will take over the world. That's just what happened. You're afraid,
Mhm.
you keep using antibiotics, you're going to create a super bacteria. You're going to create superphages, whatever they call them. You're afraid of the drug, you have a drug war, you're going to increase the drug usage. Everybody, I mean, you're going to create
No
super
one's
drugs.
afraid of fucking AI.
I
Like,
can't
I
hear
think
you.
you're misunderstanding what I'm saying, good sir. Like,
Well, yeah,
there's no one that's
wait,
afraid of it, but it's like that pendulum effect.
wait,
It's just like this is obviously gonna occur.
wait,
Like, no one really
what do you mean?
like people. Everyone, like, oh, go ahead. Sorry. Like, wait, is it me or someone else talking?
No, I'm trying, you said no one is afraid of it?
Mm, People are annoyed with it, I think. Like generally that's what I get, but that's anecdotal. That's just from my personal like approach and people I hang out with.
No,
Um
there's a
it was funny at first, like I said, back in like 2005 to 2007. Yeah, it was kind of funny, but now it's just getting kind of like played out and boring. And
wait,
even then, some people are not getting played. So if I talk to some content creators, right, they like their work they like to get paid for their work, right? I guess they might nail the kowtow to it sometimes, but they get bored with it really quick.
no, hold on. Wait, you're not aware of the fact, are you familiar with the term the alignment problem? Have you ever heard the term
Explain it to me.
the let me do a search, not a Google search, but a search on YouTube, the alignment problem.
No, I know what it is.
The
But
alignment
I just thought
problem,
you knew already. But it's like,
yeah, I know. So the alignment problem is, I mean, a lot of people are dedicating their intellectual life to the alignment problem. The alignment problem is, how do you make sure that whatever AI you're producing, you're evolving, you're developing, ultimately when it becomes super smart and, take over the world, how do you make sure that the morality, the ethics of that AI is aligned?
that doesn't matter to most people.
No. So you're not familiar with the? I mean, people have.
No, I had to do this shit because, like, I don't know, like I had to take all the stupid shit about business ethics and shit like that. I had to take some philosophy courses when I was a child, but yeah, ethical, like, is this ethical? I don't know. Some people don't really care about that shit. They just do what they do.
No. So how do you like an AI could just decide to kill all humans? How do you make sure that the AI, when it becomes superhuman and a super intellect, how do you make sure that its ethics are aligned with humanity, that it doesn't feel humanity is insignificant?
Align with humanity. Don't worry, we created it. It's just gonna be like that pissed off ginger kid that you used to kick around, like when you were like that drunk stepfather.
Anyway, how do you make sure this is the alignment problem? And
Good luck.
right. So this is what people consider to be very dangerous. Many people consider this to be a very imminent danger, a great danger, a grave danger, a danger for humanity, an existential danger. Many intellects recommend that we stop all development of AI because of this problem. You've never heard of this?
No, I've heard about it already. Like, come on, dude. Like, I'm old as fuck. I'm 33. So it's like, yeah, it's like,
So
dude,
you
people have been thinking about this for a long period of time. Like, even like if you think about old movies, like, you know, like what is it? Like Terminator and shit like that, Skynet, all that shit fucking up people's shit. It's not that serious, but like when you see all these people killing each other over just dumb fucking like voices and everything's automated. Even like I had a friend from Hong Kong. He had a YouTube video. He works for an advertising company. Very intelligent fellow, right? But he's like, well, you notice that we use the same music for certain porn videos on YouTube ads for children, right? Like, and it's just like they do that for a reason, you know? And
I'm
then
not
they get
able
lonely and weird. They don't know how to fucking relate to people, and now they're all autistic or whatever, and they
I'm
fucking
not
lack empathy.
Yeah, but this has nothing to do with my proposition.
Well, what is your proposition? Stated.
That being afraid of AI and taking actions therefore against AI will darwinistically create that AI of which we're so afraid.
Yeah,
You agree?
I I guess, but like, yeah, people are already addicted to it. It doesn't matter that
Nothing
much. I
to
mean, you're
do,
gonna get fucked by
no,
it too.
nothing to do with addiction. This is
Yes, yes, fully so. I disagree completely with you. Then, yes. Why do you think people are so comfortable with that shit? Like, do you remember the whole like MySpace bullshit when people got addicted to that
no,
AOL chat,
nothing.
SQL, shit like
I'm
that?
not
Yeah,
talking.
people got fucked up over that.
I'm not talking about addiction. I am talking about something completely different. I mean,
We're talking about marketing. What do you think is
no,
fucking implied with that?
no, I'm not talking about marketing. Not at all. I'm talking about Darwinistic evolution of AI.
Well, if you're afraid of something, just I don't know, dude. You could shove your head in the sun and get like let your ass cheeks flap in the wind and get fucked in the ass if you want to. But like a lot of people don't care for that.
So, but what do you mean? A lot of people don't care for that. I mean, the alignment problem is a famous problem that a lot of intellects have brought up and recommend we stop AI development. What do you mean people don't care?
No,
I
no,
mean,
that's not gonna happen. That's unreasonable. No one's gonna do that because it's easier that way. You know, like
well, it
everyone's
is
already delved too deep into it.
fine, but still, you're making a prediction now, and I'm saying if we act in accordance with people who are afraid of the alignment problem, people who are afraid, intellects who are afraid of the AI, if we act in accordance with their fears, then we will create this dangerous AI of which they are warning us.
It's already there, bro.
Okay, you're not tracking,
I am listening to you. Yes, I am.
but you're not tracking. I'm not saying if it's there or not.
No, I don't really care about fucking people's like you know whatever like profiles you're trying to fucking put out there, like whatever shit you want to say. Look, this shit is disgusting to me. Like if
Nothing
look,
to
I
do.
understand my children probably have to use
Irrelevant.
like their phones to go to school and shit like that.
Irrelevant. Okay,
They have
that's
to do all
okay.
this stuff.
That has
But yeah,
nothing.
that's just like no.
All
It's
right.
like no, bro.
Okay,
People like no. That's just like bro.
nothing to do with what I'm saying. You are completely
What are you
orthogonal.
trying to say? I understand English
I'm
is not your
saying,
first language.
I am saying that has nothing to do with anything. I am saying
Yeah, it
again.
does.
No, that's ad
I'm not
hominem.
shitting on you for English not being your first language because you're not stupid. Obviously, you speak
Okay, I'm going to
pretty good
repeat.
English.
But I'm repeating myself multiple times, so I don't see the point. You want me to repeat again my proposition?
You don't understand why people are upset with us? I don't know, bro.
Um,
Maybe you're up.
this is
Oh,
not.
God, I'm trying my best.
Look, I'm presenting a proposition. Do you want to relate somehow to or against the proposition?
You didn't. All right, make it short and concise. Like, let's try to do this like in a
I
linear
wrote
way.
a
Let's go
single
for it.
sentence. I wrote a single sentence in the text chat. What do you want me to do more than that?
I'm not looking at that chat right now.
All right, fellowship. I wrote a single sentence. Our fear of AI will cause it to evolve into a dangerous AI. Do you agree or disagree?
It was already dangerous in the first place, but you know, things do what they do.
But
They
things
evolve. Like the Akinator
exactly.
dude. Like, do you remember? All right, all right. How old are you? What are you, like 20 something years old? Maybe
Doesn't
early
matter.
20?
It doesn't matter.
No, no, no. It does matter because I already had to deal with this shit when I was younger. Like, so the Akinator shit, like someone got that shit set up. They did it as a college fund, like fucking thing or whatever, right? And then like it was able to figure things out, and then it would look more and more upset. They did that on purpose to just to get a garner reaction out of a human being, right? It was what it was.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah, it's like
Okay, you're not discussing.
you don't know what Akinator is? Look up Akinator. Akinator, I
How
think.
is this relevant to my proposition?
Because it's like an AI shit you're talking about. This is like one of the well, it wasn't the earliest one, but yeah,
Okay, what
it's
I'm
like
talking
something
about
that can find out someone you're.
What I'm talking about has less to do with AI, more to do with evolution, with Darwinism.
Dumbass, like no. Holy shit, dude. Like you were talking about AI. That was like the fucking topic of this conversation we were having.
It doesn't matter. Instead of AI,
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It does matter.
No, it doesn't. It has to do with the word.
Dude, you're fucking useless. This is how you end up with fucking brain dead retards like you. They can't think for themselves.
All right. Do you want to discuss?
Hey, you
Oh
guys
my
relax.
God.
Stop with the
Do you want to discuss
like
something
calling
else?
each other retards and stuff.
I'm not calling anyone
I can
retard.
say whatever the fuck I please.
Look, do you want to discuss anything else? Because I don't see that
Well,
we're
I
making
mean,
any
I'm not trying to
progress.
insult you, bro, but you should know better. Like, I mean, what are you studying for uni?
Listen, do you want to discuss anything else? I'm not up for discussion.
What are you studying for
No, I
uni?
don't
I mean, you
discuss.
must be doing some
No,
software development or something like that, or what are you doing?
I'm an old man. I happen to be an AI researcher.
You're not an old man. You sound like a teenager.
Look, I'm gonna leave if you don't want to have a nice discussion.
I don't have to be nice to you, bro. No, this is serious shit you're talking about.
All
This is
right.
people's lives.
No,
This
do
is
you
your
want to
life at
have?
the cost.
Do you want to have a discussion or not?
What, you want me to agree with you? I'm not gonna do that.
No. Do you? Okay. Do you want to have a nice discussion? Yes or no?
I'm not gonna agree with whatever
I
dumb
didn't
shit
ask
comes
you
out of your
to
mouth.
agree. I actually want.
Hey, relax, dude. Like, what is your problem?
Yeah, dude, relax.
You know, just man.
All right.
Kamenon and
It's
all
too
that.
early in the morning. Don't you guys know the way of love and peace? Like, does it have to be so damn dramatic?
Oh bullshit, dude. This place
Lord
isn't
have
about love and
mercy.
peace.
All right,
You've been on here for a while.
I'm gonna go look for
relax.
another room where I can debate, and if I don't find anything, I'll come back.
Oh yeah, you want a conversation? Good luck. They're probably gonna make fun of you.
Yeah.
Hey, how is everyone?
Oh, I'm gonna go see if there's anything good here.
Hey, does anybody want to debate anything?
No, nobody wants to debate anything. I've seen your website. It doesn't make any sense.
I have a new proposition about the dangers of AI.
That's incredible.
That's incredibly boring. Wait,
Yeah.
Mr. Slave, why do you have like a picture of a woman?
There's no reason. No reason. It doesn't matter. Does anybody want to debate? I'm looking. I'm streaming on YouTube. I need debate partners for the next couple of minutes.
No, I don't want to debate.
Okay.
Hey, how far along is your game like downloaded?
My nigga.
Hey Banshee, do you want to debate? Let's go back to the first room. Panhandlers.
It's the three.
Hello.
Oh, wow. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too.
Unions and things like that is like really badly shot in the U.S. It's like, oh hey, so we
We're
all
not a
want
union.
Hello.
When we did that. Oh.
not necessarily like a union, but organizing stuff like that, like a strike or something, like do that in the U.S. and like you can be. From what I've seen in like in various points in history, it's like, oh hey, congratulations, this is no longer a thing.
Hey, excuse
Yeah.
me. Sorry for interrupting. Is anyone interested in debating anything?
No.
I would be down for
Damn.
it.
You did.
I
I
would
guess
be-
I'll go into another channel. Fuck it then.
But I will say, but really quickly though, as like a response to add on what you said, MJ. Yeah, because like in various points in history, it would range from, you know, something like you were getting laid off, right, or you had your hours cut, or the company would send in planes to bomb you or shoot you down. Welcome to U.S. history when it comes to unions. The first ever bombing on U.S. soil was done on Union coal miners because they had shitty working conditions. They protested and they're like, "Hey, we want better conditions." The planes came in with, basically, I think they were homemade bombs,
Yeah, but
and they
you're
were
talking about
dropped on the coal miners.
Yeah, but you're talking about coal miners. That was something at the time. At that time, that
Yeah.
could shut the economy off. I'm talking about us working at a restaurant and deciding, fuck you. We're not talking the same. We're not talking the same thing here. Me and you were talking about restaurant workers, not the fundamentation of the economy of the time, the core of the economy. Coal stops, everybody stops. That's the time. Remember, you're talking the
Right.
steam age.
Anyway, does anybody want to debate something?
No, we're talking about history right now.
Well, I mean, he asked the room, and Michaela said that they were interested in it, so it could be the room, not individuals.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't have anything against it.
I have no interest in that.
Against the
What's
debate?
the
Yes.
Anyway,
what's the
I
what's the
posted
topic?
right. So I have 50 plus debate propositions that I posted.
I'm gone.
Wait.
Have a good one.
Oh, it's Mr. Slave.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
So
Oh,
what
latest,
about
Mr. Slave.
know
I
this
thought you were
person.
Mrs. I thought you were Mrs. Love. You know.
my
I don't know this
latest,
person.
my latest proposition is that fighting the AI, being afraid of the evolution of AI, will create a dangerous AI. Like being afraid that the AI will end humanity will create an AI that will end humanity.
So you're talking about the basilisk?
I don't know what the basilisk is. I'm talking about just simple Darwinistic.
It's good that you don't then, because it's a MJ, what's the term again? A thought something?
Thought crime?
danger?
Thought experiment.
No,
Thought crime?
not a thought crime. It's a thought hazard or something.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember what I said. Fuck.
Yeah. Effectively, the phrasing would be something like a thought hazard, where just the mere thought of it is a hazard to your own life.
Wait, are you referring to the AI?
It is technically an AI.
Wait, what are you? What are we? Are you discussing my proposition?
Do you want to know?
The basilisk?
Yep.
Are we debating?
I'm just asking, like, is that what you're referring to?
I don't know what a
Are you
basilisk
referring?
is.
Are
I'm
you
referring-
referring to the AI where if you don't in some way contribute to the creation of its existence, that when it is finally created, that it will find every single person
No.
who did not contribute to its existence, and it will torture them with the most immense pain eternally?
No. I'm referring to when you to Darwinistic evolution. When you fight germs, you create super germs. That's what I'm referring to. Whatever you fight
Well,
against.
that's just evolution.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, to an extent, yes.
What do you mean to an extent? I mean,
To like, for instance,
Just
like,
get
for
good
instance,
and
when-
eradicate it entirely.
yeah, whenever you do a good job in eradicating the virus as a virus or a disease as a whole, then it's gone. like it will be eradicated. But when you leave a gap or a little bit of an opening for it to evolve, which is one of the reasons why, like in, for instance, at clinics, they will tell you, hey, if we prescribe you antibiotics, don't just dump it out into the environment and take all of it or all of the prescribed amount. Either return it to us or like use it, because of that risk right there. If you leave a little bit of an opening, it presents that risk. So you're not wrong. It's just not the whole story.
Okay, fine. I mean, so this danger, I mean, so the same mechanism that creates a super germ by fighting germs. I mean, the same. You could say the same thing goes for like gang warfare. Like when you fight crime, like the what do you call it when they didn't have alcohol in the 1920s?
Prohibition.
Prohibition, right? The prohibition created Al Capone, like super gangsters.
Oh, by the way, just a real quick question. So, why are you streaming us live right now? I'm confused on this.
I streamed this. I mean, you don't want to be part of the stream?
I'm just asking, like, what's this for? You
It's
like
my it's my
normal
channel.
streamer?
It's my channel. That's
I'm
my
not saying I'm opposed to it or anything. I'm just asking.
that's just my channel. That's what I do. I
I'm
stream.
gonna have to.
Yeah, he was on, like me and him had a discussion earlier. I wasn't able to stay for it completely, but me and him had a discussion for it earlier, and he has a thing on a channel on YouTube where he posts these debates online.
Yeah.
But for me, if you bring up like the antibodies and viruses and stuff like that, like you get a stronger antibodies when you get to different viruses. So like even though AI might be advancing, the deterrence against some rogueness will still be evolving. You know, that's what it does. It's either you compete or you get, you know, out of the gene pool. So
No, but what I'm saying is, if we are afraid of the AI killing humanity, and we're going to start, you know, if you guys are familiar with the thing called the alignment problem, it's a problem to align the ethics of the up and coming AI with the ethics of humanity. So how do we make sure that the AI knows not to kill all humans? That's the alignment problem. And so a lot of intellects are saying we need to stop all development of AI because we haven't solved the alignment problem. It's too dangerous. And I think this fear and wanting to stop development of AI because of this fear is the first step of creating the proto-dangerous, super dangerous AI that will kill ultimately humanity. If we're
wasn't that like? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I mean, that's just Darwinistic evolution, right? We're a little bit afraid, so our fears, we're going to start acting based on our fears, and that's going to start creating that little bit of proto-dangerous AI, and we're going to notice the proto-dangerous AI, and we're going to fight against it, and that's going to just create more and more dangerous AI. The more we fight it, the more dangerous it's going to evolve into becoming. And ultimately we're going to end up possibly destroying humanity because of this fear. I mean, it's just going to escalate and escalate and escalate, and the AI is not, I mean, is quote unquote not going to have a choice. No one has a choice. This is just Darwinistic evolution kicks in. As soon as the first step is taken, we can predict the last step. The last step is this is the end of humanity. It's gonna be our doing. That's my proposition.
I mean, that maybe AI is part of one of the different great filters that exist out in the known, you know, cosmos. Something that like civilizations will eventually reach, and then if they can't get past it, then that civilization or species is gone. And
right, but it's not. But it's not the AI itself. It's our fear of the AI being the great filter that creates this great filter. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's not natural that the AI will want to kill humanity. It's not like in Terminator, the AI, as soon as it switched it on, it decided that all humans are its enemy. No, the AI has no idea. that humans are good or bad, but the humans are going to start fighting it and are going to start destroying all AIs that they can, and they're always going to miss those AIs that are going to be just a little bit more conniving, and they're always going to survive and reproduce and evolve, and we're going to end up with actual dangerous, malevolent, humanity destroying AI.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it if we're going to grant, certain scenarios. I could see an AI that could see, like, as a defense, hey, this is against my existence, and then not out of like malice, but
it's not even
do something against it.
It's not even as defense. I mean, this is natural. I mean, this is natural evolution. Natural evolution, no one defends. It's not that the AI will defend. It's when you start a war against a germ, you are starting to create a super germ.
Well,
right?
what typically like
Dude,
so
you
like,
just
say
get
for
no
instance, you have
bitches.
What?
This dude just does not get any bitches,
Well, like-
honestly.
Well, like, say for instance, turtles. Like, at a certain point in time in the fossil record, turtles did not have shells. They had early ossiderms that then coalesced into bigger, wider, flatter, ossiderms that led to their shells, to their carapace. But it was because of the predators around them. It was their environment, what they were able to consume, that built their defenses. So, like, I mean,
Exactly.
to say that things don't respond adversely, I mean, that's what evolution is. It's an arms race. Like,
Exactly.
when the first competition of resources came out, then animals started predating on other animals.
Exactly. But
This is true. One question. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt too much, but I do have a question. Is your debate, like the position that you're holding in this discussion, that if we try to restrict or not develop AI technology, we're eventually going to be forced to deal with the issue? Because if so, I agree with you. I don't actually have a thing against that.
Right. I mean, I'm saying Darwinistically, it's not that the AI as a defense. No, we're going to be able to destroy. We're going to be able to stop the production, the development of all AI. Sure, except for that guy in the basement who's actually kind of evil, and he's going to be kind of super smart, and he's going to just sit alone in his basement and develop the next generation of AI, and he's going to be aware of the dangers, and he's going to create that AI, which is just going to be a little bit smarter, and we'll find him too, and we'll destroy him, and we'll destroy his AI. But there is another guy who's even smarter than that, and right, we're always going to be able to destroy the low-hanging fruits, but we're always going to be missing the higher and higher and higher. So we're going to be creating this super AI that has easily the potential to destroy humanity, and the one that will survive ultimately is the one that will destroy humanity necessarily. So we are going to destroy ourselves. We've taken the first step just by thinking about the alignment problem. We have taken the first step to making sure that humanity is eradicated. That's my position. That's my proposition.
Are you just asking for full-blown anthropocide?
What does that mean? Am I
all
asking? I'm not asking. I'm saying, I mean, that we have taken the first step, and it seems imminent. It seems imminent that humanity is going to end itself through an AI apocalypse because of the fear of an AI apocalypse. The fear of the AI apocalypse will create an AI apocalypse necessarily, mathematically. This is.
Dude, I get why literally nobody watches your YouTube channel. That's kind of funny now I think about it.
Why do you get? Why does no one watch my YouTube channel?
I think there's probably way.
Dude, you're arguing this stuff.
I think there's other things before AI that's going to wipe us out.
Yeah, there's many problems, but this is just another problem, another reason. I mean, the fact is we don't see any aliens, so one of the great filters is going to get us. So this is just another great filter. So this is just another solution to the Fermi paradox. I mean, we don't see any aliens. from probably for a bunch of reasons. One of them is they always end up being destroyed by their own AI because they're afraid of being destroyed by their own AI. It mathematically.
Probably.
Yeah.
I
If
think
you're
some of
going
them.
to reference the,
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry,
No, go ahead.
Godfather.
No,
Okay.
go ahead.
If you're going to reference the Fermi paradox, which I have heard this argument before, which is why I'm not really like super against it, it is one of the solutions of the Fermi paradox. However, as for how likely it is, it kind of depends, honestly, because it is possible that.
I think the dark forest or the great filter are two really good explanations for why we don't see
No. But
like intelligent life out there.
No. I just gave you a mathematical proof. It's a mathematical inevitability that our fear of an AI apocalypse mathematically, inevitably, inexorably, I think there's another word, inexorably, must create an AI apocalypse. It has to.
So you said mathematically,
Yes.
but you haven't really given an equation or anything on that.
What do you? I don't need
to
Yeah,
say.
can you give an
mathematically.
equation matter if you're
You
arguing?
can make a logical statement.
Okay, then give it. If you can give it, if one's able to do it, then surely you should be one of those people able to.
I explained how evolution is.
And give the explanation again. Maybe
no
you
problem.
may have misheard it. So give the
No problem.
explanation.
No problem. So right. So so we have taken the first step by considering the alignment problem. That's the first step. The next step is people have come out and said we need to halt all development of AI because of this danger. Now, the next step is that we are going to be able to stop AI development of dangerous AI. We're going to notice, oh, there's a dangerous AI, let's stop it. Oh, there's another dangerous AI, let's stop it. Yeah, we're always going to be able to find the low-hanging fruits of the dangerous AIs, but we're always going to be obviously missing, by definition, the high-hanging fruit. Those AIs that are going to be able to hide from us, and those AI developers who are going to be able to hide. And guess who wants to hide? It's the really evil ones, by definition, and the really smart ones and the super smart ones. And so and we're going to notice them. Oh, look, there's dangerous AIs and super dangerous AIs. Yeah, we're always going to come, but all we're going to do, we're just going to be pushing it to we're going to be pushing the developers into creating more and more dangerous AIs and more conniving and better hiding. And the more we're going to fight it, and the more aggressive we're going to be against it, the more we're going to create this effect. This is a mathematical argument. So
a logical one, yes. And I do understand. I do understand some points in what you're saying, where like in the face of continued adversity, people, especially if you make it like, let's say, AIs become illegal, right? And people and it becomes like a forbidden product. People tend to drop. People will because the competitive edge that having an AI system gives, people will want to have it, but not to be exposed with it, which can drive up the market for it. I do understand what you're saying. It's just an interesting way of going about it.
It's similar, you have the drug cartels. So these cartels are super powerful, and I mean, but the more we have what created these incredibly powerful drug cartels? It's the war against drugs. And the more we fight against the drugs, the more it becomes necessary for these drug cartels to exist and to become even stronger. So we have created the danger of the drug cartels by fighting against the
I think once again, this is the escalation we were talking about evolution. What's up, Marco? Like the drug cartels arose out of a previous entity and consolidated their power, and then they turned violent. Like it was a series, and all along, like drug enforcement agencies were evolving along with them to combat their tactics, and like it's an arms race.
Exactly.
But I mean, it's just
it's going to be no different with the AI. And I don't see the end. With the AI can evolve, at one point it's going to start evolving independently. It's going to create you're going to tell a ChatGPT 10th generation, you're just going to tell it, all right, you create the 11th generation. Well, guess what? It will. So
Yeah, I asked Tinky Winky. He comes in a lot, and he's all about the AI stuff. I asked him one day. I was like, because he showed us how you could get Chat GPT to make a bot for Discord to like ask someone their name, and then like he was like, you could probably put this in, and some of it will work. And then I was like, can you ask Chat GPT how to make a better AI? He's like, maybe.
I don't see the reason why
No,
not.
but actually, honestly, like when I was doing a project, one of the projects I'm doing for my studies in cybersecurity was like making like file transfer. And I asked I'm using ChatGPT as an additional like resource or assistance in this. Because now like I think that AI is going to be a huge technological boon to humanity. So
Yeah.
in the system that I'm work developing, I'm working on did Michaela leave?
No,
I'm
it was
here.
that was
I'm
Marco.
here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just scrolling through Twitter right now and looking at Atheist Republic posting some Reddit tier atheist bullshit.
Anyway, guys,
I zoned the
so
fuck
the
out of
thing
this
is that
conversation.
that's fair. The thing is that like with my like what one of the things I'm working on is I asked ChatGPT, okay, hey, can you please give me a code for turning a batch file into an executable file, which it gives it to me in like executable, like in C++. Sorry. Then I'm like, okay, can you please convert this over to Python, which it does. Then I'm like, okay, is it possible for me to crunch this down, like use this to exchange file information, which it tells me yes. So I'm able to I put all the code that it gives me together, and I'm able to develop a file that's able to convert and execute a large executable file into smaller batch files. And you can transport that and then like reconvert it back into an executable. And that will make the file like, that makes it a lot, instead of how whenever you're downloading a game
how
or
is this
something.
relevant? You're saying that we'll be
It's-
able to ask ChatGPT to create the next generation of ChatGPT?
No,
Eventually.
the reason why I bring this up as an example is the fact that in agreement is the fact that like all the ideas, the original idea of using the batch file to transfer an executable file, that's me. But I'm able to use AI assistance to like help streamline and make this process
Right,
easier.
sure.
So there's a great boon that can come from it, but there's also a great hazard.
Right.
But I agree with you that like actively trying to say no, we should never pursue this will eventually lead to one being developed that isn't exactly helpful. So yeah, I agree with you. It's just an interesting argument.
Right. Okay. Anyway, I have to go.
Good talking to you. Have a good one.
Yeah, thank you so much for this discussion. Have a great day. Bye bye. All right, that was short and concise. I just have to drive my owner shopping. So that's why I did the show early today. So I'm gonna sign off now. I see no one is here. Yeah, it's really early. It's 9:30 a.m. here in New York City. So I'm gonna go now. So have a great rest of your day, everyone. Next show is gonna be tomorrow night, Saturday night, 8 p.m. All right, everyone. Good night. Have a great day and a great weekend. Bye bye.